All right, good morning, Sunrise.
Good morning.
Today, I'm really enjoying this. It's Veterans Day, Veterans Week, but it's also the Marine Corps birthday. And today, here at the Veterans Hall, this is Commander Jeffrey Sterling. Jeffrey was in the Marine Corps for, I believe, 6 years. And when he got out about 2011, he traveled around. He's not from Humboldt County, but he found his place and made it home. He tied in with the Veterans Hall, and after so much time, he became the commander. And he's made a huge change here. And so we're going to hear about that, and I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As Tom said, I traveled around trying to find home. I found Humboldt County to be home. I like the people, I like the environment, I like the weather. It reminds me a lot of Asia, this tropical weather. I came, I found this building about a year, 2 months ago when I met a gentleman named John Groby, SEAL Team Member 1. He served in Korea, great man. And I fell in love with this building because this is a 1930s old growth redwood building. Built 1929, opened its doors November 11th, 1930. So tomorrow it's our birthday for the hall. It was $30,000 raised to build the building. Now it's worth quite a bit more, but it's been closed for a few years. Last 15 years, activity slowed down and it ceased to exist, and it's spread out everywhere else. And at the time in the 1930s, when the American Legion was formed in 1919 in the French trenches of the war, World War I, they said that we needed a place for our veterans to come home to. So they created the American Legion in different counties, different cities, created buildings for veterans. So when we got back from war, we had a family to come back to. That's what this place is, and that's why I like to see this place come again. And it's a very, I believe veterans and the community, if we work together, we can live in a harmony that is just unbelievable. We've lost track of that since the 60s and 70s. And that's when you see the decline of our building going down. So I'll give you guys a tour, show you the things that we're doing, knowing that this is an old growth redwood building and that it's stood since 1930, and we'd like to see it make its centennial and then 100 years past that for veterans. Because war won't, let's be honest, it's not going to stop until we all figure out how to work together. So we start locally, small communities, and build it out. Who knows? Maybe we won't need veterans anymore. But thank you for coming. The quiches are ready. I apologize they are late. Please help yourself. There's 10 more quiches. And
The food's amazing, by the way.
all Allison. That's all Allison. She's our auxiliary president. We're trying to reestablish. We used to have, the VFW came in 1954 when they lost their building out of Mad River. So they joined our building. So we housed the American Legion Post 274 and the VFW Mad River 2542. At one time, Humboldt County had 12 different Legion posts and 12 different VFW posts. We are now currently down to 5. Yarville's still there. 6 Legion posts and 5 VFW posts left with only 4 buildings. So we've lost our buildings, we've lost our space. So we're trying to keep it alive. Allison is creating our Women's Auxiliary for the American Legion. Yes, the American Legion hasn't moved at the times, and we still have a Women's Auxiliary, and we have a Sons Legionnaire, but we do have, for the first time, a female national commander, and that's what the American Legion does. We have a national seat house, we work with Congress, we fight for veterans' rights. We created the GI Bill, the Forever GI Bill, and also the VA representation was fought from Legionnaires fighting to their Congress saying we need to do something for our veterans, but we're not doing it. Like I said, some of that's been lost, so we're trying to bring that life back. And so we all come here and bring our stuff back together. I saved all of our records. We have interns from Humboldt State University going through all of our records that were put in storage. And I've got records from 1922 when our post was first established in Arcata, California. So we're coming up to 100 years for us here in Arcata, and I like to see it. Thank you. So yeah, we're starting the chow hall. This is our chow hall. Everybody has been familiar with this. Our kitchen, and in the back, we need some remodification in there to come up to the 21st century. And our property is 126.5 feet by 126, so it's 2 partials. When it was built, nothing else was around. We have everything you see here. So the fence is ours. Our shed We're trying to remodel this to make it an outside activity as well. We do house a lot of weddings. We just had a wedding this last Saturday, and we also house a lot of memorial services. We had one Sunday. Today is the Marine Corps birthday, 242 years of service, of excellence. And we're celebrating the Marine Corps birthday here tonight. We have the College of the Redwood Band coming in and playing a 23-piece Savia set. Formal event. Everybody's welcome. We want to teach our traditions of the Marine Corps. 242 years. We're older than the country. We've been doing something right. So we want to teach these traditions to the general public and let everybody know what it takes just for self-sacrifice. Sign your line on that dotted line to pay up to payable to your life is what we do. And there's no question why we do it. We just do it because that's what we're passionate about. We ask nothing for return besides people to treat each other with respect, dignity, and community values. So we are trying to give it a place for veterans to come, young veterans, and that's the trick. I've been told since I've been here, you're not a veteran, you're too young. I served at 18, World War I, they served 16. World War II, 16, they get out, 19, 20, 21, 22. You know, our kids are our veterans. That's our military, that's our fighting force. It is a man and woman's job. It's not for us. It hurts. It takes a toll on your body. So yes, veterans start at age 19, and they disappear. There's a lot of reasons they disappear, so we're trying to bring that back, give them a place to come back to, so they don't disappear up into the mountains, and we can have our community values. We're going to build a victory garden out front. We want to put up a fence around the whole perimeter, give it a nice, beautiful location, outside fire pit, convert to a dump bin instead of trash cans, get pavement put down so we get roach coach put in so we don't have to cook so much. I spend most of my time cooking and cleaning, and it hurts sometimes. I spend your whole day. We want to repaint this room. Whoever chose this pink, hasn't been on Humble time.
Don't like it?
No. And if you can see, they had cabinets there, and they didn't move the cabinets, and they only painted to that section. For some reason, they covered up this beautiful 1930, or this old growth redwood. And this is old growth redwood that has paint on it. The times. So we want to bring it back to the times and expose this beautiful redwood, expose the building, so when people rent it, they can see its true beauty. So if you guys want to follow me, we'll go on a tour. And there's keys, you want to grab keys on the way?